please teach them to wear condoms, because there's so many diseases out there that can harm these young men nowadays. And that number one disease that's harming them is known as child support. You don't want him to catch that shit, dude. Child support, that'll tear his ass up right there. That child support, that'll tear his ass up. I tell you. Oh my goodness. I like to dedicate this show to the people in northern Alabama. I do. I don't know if you guys remember, they had a lot of bad weather, you know, a year or two ago, and tornadoes just tore up northern Alabama. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but there's some places in northern Alabama still don't have power right now. Did you know that? 2 years they don't have power. It wasn't from the weather, they just ain't got power in northern Alabama. Shit, that's, you can laugh at that, Tennessee, you better than northern Alabama. It's northern Alabama. I don't know. I'm glad it's starting to warm up a little bit. I don't know if you guys know my accent. I'm not from Tennessee originally. I'm from Ohio. I grew up in Ohio. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Yeah, I'm a Clevelander. And I don't know if you guys know about cold weather down here. You know, it gets a little cold down here in Tennessee. But I don't know if you know what I'm talking about when I say cold. Sir, have you ever been so cold, you open your door and you start praying and cussing at the same time? You know what I'm talking about? You be in Cleveland, Ohio, you open the door like, oh Lord, Jesus Christ. It's cold in the motherfucker out here. This, I can't take this. That's the kind of cold I'm talking about. It's kind of cold. I moved to Tennessee because of the weather though. I love the weather down here, man. I love it. Even right now, it's a little bit cold out right now, you know. But you know, people in Tennessee, they was complaining, oh my God, it's freezing. I'm like, really? I'm out in shorts and all kind of shit. I'm having a ball. Because that's not cold to me. But I don't know if y'all know this about black people now. When it gets cold like it is today, we have to be very careful. It's dangerous for black people. It's very dangerous because black folks get ashy, man. We get ashy. She's agreeing with me. She's like, yeah, you do. You go do, yeah. No, we get dangerously ashy though. We get ashy to the point where, like, I be so ashy sometimes. I go outside and the stiff wind blow, I'm gone. I'm gone. Like a cigarette butt, I'm just gone. You know. I'm gone. So we have to wear lotion, and we have to wear heavy lotion. You know, so you know what heavy lotion is? Let me ask you a question. Have you ever seen an ashy white man before, sir? Exactly. They don't exist, sir. They don't exist. If you see an ashy white man, you know what you better do? You better run, because that's a fucking ghost. That is a ghost. You better take off, sir. You just seen the specter. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We get really ashy though. Black folks get ashy, you know. But I got a problem with black folks and lotion, you know, because sometimes we only put lotion on parts of the body you can see. You know, they put lotion in forearms and the shin, you know. Forget about the rest of their body. And you take off your clothes, now your ass looks like a panda bear, you know. You got little Chinese kids coming up to pet you, people want to take pictures with you. This is not a pretty look. This is not a pretty look at all. I don't know. I just thought we don't know. How you doing, man? Right there? You okay? Everything's good? You don't talk? You're mute? What the fuck? Everything's good.
You don't talk, she's a good wife.
Oh, that's a wife. That's a good wife. Is that your wife? Is that your wife? 30 years. 30 years? Hey, give him a hand. That's 30 years right. Hey, 30 years, that's commitment right there, man. I'm halfway to you. That's 30 years though, man. I don't know about, I don't know. I do. There you go. That's the only two you need, brother. That's the only two you need. I've been married for 15 years, like I said, you know. And my wife, right now, she really is mad at me, you know. And sometimes you gotta change up. You gotta change up the things you do. And what I mean by change up, after 15 years, and sir, you two, I know you can agree with me on this because you guys have been together for 30 years. The sex life, it gets a little crazy.
Gotta mix it up.
So you gotta mix it up. You gotta mix it up every now and then. Now, what I like to do, I like to mix it up with my wife, you know. I can tell you a story about my wife. When I first met my wife was into that, what do you call that when you like whips and chains and dog collars and stuff? What is that called? S&M. I heard bondage somewhere. Where did you say that? S&M bondage. There it is right there. My wife was into that when I first met her. When I first met my wife, she was into that. She was like the whips and the chains and the dog collars and stuff. I remember one time we was making love. We were making love, and my wife stopped me in the middle of making love and told me to put a dog collar on her and finish up. I was like, hell yeah, I will. She told me to put a dog collar on her and finish it up. And I put a dog collar on her, I finished it up. After I got done, I rolled up some newspaper, beat the shit out of her ass too, you know what I'm saying? There was no doodle in the corner or something. Told her, roll over play dead. That's how I do it, man. That's how I get down. You don't judge me, that's how I get down. No. Yeah, my wife, man, she's still mad at it right now. She's very upset at me, you know. Every now and then you gotta switch it up though. You gotta change it up, you know. You gotta change it up. I like to do things in the bedroom with my wife. We all adults in here, I can say it. I don't like saying nasty little words for the things we do in the bedroom. So I make up like cute little names, you know. For like, say like this area here. We might entertain each other in this area here. But I don't like saying nasty words, so I call it like drinking from each other's cup. Me and my wife, we drink from each other. Well, I drink from my wife's cup all the time, y'all. I asked her to drink from my cup. Bitch told me she wasn't thirsty no more. I said, what kind of the most selfish shit I've ever heard of in my entire life. But you gotta mix it up, though. You gotta mix it up, sir. You gotta mix it up. I change it up every now and then. I go from drinking from each other's cup. I say, how about if we eat each other's steak and eggs? I'm a hearty, healthy man. I like steak and eggs. I asked my wife to eat my steak and eggs. She told me she a vegetarian and shit. I said, you a vegetarian? How about toss up a salad for me, then? How about that? I don't know. You can take that one to the office tomorrow. You can do it. Got kids, man. I got kids.